Howdy, friends. It's your girls, Regan and Brooke, back for another episode of A Little R&R.
What up, y'all?
It's Tuesday. Our next episode drops at midnight, so y'all better listen, get excited, do all the things. It's going to be a good one. So there you go. We're having a lot of fun making these episodes, so I hope you guys are having as much fun with us as we are. And even if we don't take off, who cares? We're having a great time.
That's so true. And actually, I was just trying to remember what we talked about in the episode that I just scheduled.
I forgot. What is last week's? What did we record?
But I know that we are going to have to see if anybody did comment or did the poll or anything that's on there. Like, I've been adding a poll to each episode, and it's only there for like the first week after it's released. So I think that's the one where we were like waiting to see if we were going to get an email in or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I say we do these and then we listen to them and I forget by the time we record the next one what we're doing.
Because we're so focused on the next one.
Exactly. Oh, funny. So how's your week? Did you have a good weekend? Since it's Tuesday, the weekend's not that far gone.
I know. Yeah, I had a pretty good weekend. I worked. But I think the bulk of my recap here today is that my parents are out of town. They went to Florida, and they went with like some of their friends and your aunt and uncle, and my brother and his girlfriend are there, and just the whole slew of them are down there. So, but anytime they go out of town, my mom always has me check the mail or get her 1,000,001 packages from Amazon every day. She's got something that arrives and shows up on the front porch. Yeah. It is like a second-time job or a part-time job.
Yes.
A second-time job. Words. A second part-time job. There we go.
There you go. That's what you want.
Literally picking up these packages for my mom. So, but also thrown in there is watering the plants.
And you do not have a green thumb.
I do not have a green thumb. I do not understand why people have plants in their homes or outside. If it's gonna the rain is gonna suffice and that's gonna be good, like the bushes or whatever, things like that.
That's
I understand.
Plants you need because you need low maintenance plants.
It's not, to me in my head. I know it's a living thing, but it's not a living thing. It's not Cash who's jumping up on me ready to go outside or feed me or whatever, that's reminding me to do the task.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So anyone who offers wants me to look after their house or check their mail or whatever, you are taking the risk
of losing all your plants.
And just know that you know what you signed up for, right? You know that and even you said it, Reagan. You're like, yeah, I totally know. You would. I'm just taking a gamble. It's like you were my last resort, and I had nobody else to water the plants.
We're just hoping you turn the water on correctly and leave it on for as long as needed, and then turn it off so you don't drown them.
But it's not even. I have to go get a pitcher. One of them uses a cup of water, like the Royals cup in the sink.
Sure.
And then that's for the back plant, and then the front two get the pitcher that's split. It's like a whole Venn diagram of things that I have to do for this.
Hilarious.
So, but with that, I'm out there watering the plants, right? And have you ever house sat for somebody and the second you pull into the driveway, right? The neighbors are like, who is that? What are they doing there? It's like their eyes are peeled.
They're just watching for things.
Yes. And I've been to my parents' house before. Now they just recently moved and they don't know all of the neighbors yet necessarily, but their three main ones right there, they know. And these are the people that are looking at me. Okay. And I wave. Well, then there was people driving by slowly. Well, I don't know who's a visitor and who's not. It's just one street basically of this.
Yeah.
Really is their neighborhood. It's not,
it's for whatever reason, it's neighborhood. So it doesn't have every house yet. It's just got that one street so far and it's up and coming.
Yeah.
So there's more to be added to it.
Exactly. So there's not a ton, whatever. So these two cars pull in the other day and they're driving down the street, and then you can kind of turn around at the end of my mom's street on either end. Okay. Yeah. And so there's a place to turn around. Well, I just wait, because I'm walking on the side of the street to go to the mailbox that's up around the corner.
Yeah.
And they slowed down and were almost stopped completely. And I was like, this is weird.
Yeah.
I was just waving like, hey, hi, hello, not,
Yeah, not stop.
oh,
And talk to
stop.
me.
And like, I'm like not hitching a ride. Like my thumb wasn't out. And so then I like go inside, I get the plant, I get the pitcher, I'm watering the plants, then I take the pitcher back in, I go get the keys for mail, check the mail, come back. And then I have to do the trash because it was Sunday. So I had like all the things on Sunday.
Right.
I was like, I'm already a plant murderer, so I might as well not forget the freaking trash. Okay.
Sure. Because then they're stuck with it for another week when they get back.
Yes. Yeah. And like, I just literally, the neighbors were just eyeballing me. And I was like, listen, I am literally more of this person. Like, I know these people. Yeah. I've known them for 29 years. Okay. I have the upper hand here. Don't you be looking at me, you nosy Nancy. Like, who are you? I'm looking at you like, who the hell are you looking at my parents' house?
Yeah. Mind your business.
Right? Like, I was given permission to be here. Thank you very much.
Right.
Okay. I earned that permission out the womb.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
I was in just shock. Like, you know, and it's not like I drive a crappy car or I even was dressed nice for work. Like, I didn't look like a bum like I normally do. And that's the other thing. I didn't look like a bum like I normally do going over there.
Oh my gosh. They're just nosy. They want to know what's going on and see what report they needed to give your parents when they got back.
I'm like, power walk on, Nancy. Just keep it moving. So anyway, that's been my week because I've had to stop by there every day after work and
nice.
Just like not forget to do the plants. I've done good so far, knock on wood.
So far. Yeah. I say it's
only,
not supposed to be
only
quite
day two.
True. I say it's also not supposed to be quite as hot moving forward this week. So like you still need to water them obviously, but it's not gonna kill them instantly if you don't.
Oh, thank goodness. And Lord, please just send us some rain so that I have a saving grace.
I say it poured today earlier, so.
Oh, I'm off the hook for today.
Maybe. I don't know if it rained in where your parents live.
Okay. Well, I'll figure it out.
It rained at work, downpoured sheets. I was like, man, I'm glad I'm not going outside right now because it would look like I showered.
It pours.
Definitely.
Well, how was your week?
Well, I mean, nothing exciting really. I do have a duck update from my parents. My dad found another little duck in his jacket that was in the truck. He found it when he was doing a cooler set at work. So he pulled it out, taken a picture of it, sent a picture to our family group chat and said, found another one, mark it down, share. And like tell my mom to like mark off the duck. So that was funny. I thought that was great. I asked my mom how many there were left and she said she thinks about 20. So there's still a lot left. And I still can't help them because I have no idea where they found them. So
no, I was thinking, that's like they've made a pretty good dent.
Yeah.
Like
they've made a lot of progress. Granted, whenever like the weekend we did it, they only had like 40 left. So they haven't made a whole lot of progress since then. So they're slowing down, which is okay. But I guess my mom also found a few. 40. Yeah, my mom found a few in her gloves because we literally put one in like every glove in their house.
Well,
so
you had like 200, right?
300.
300.
Yes.
Oh.
So she went to do some gardening or whatever and like tried to put her hand in her glove and she's like, and there's a duck in there.
And what the duck?
And what the duck is this? So she got those. But yeah. And then we've had to get new tires on all of our vehicles. Or I say all of the vehicles, both of our vehicles.
Tires too.
And we got tires for the 4Runner and didn't have any issue. Found them on Amazon, got them, like paid for them, got them all within like 4 or 5 days. It was fine, like great. Well, we had gotten new tires on the truck a couple of years ago and the place that did it, I don't think aligned them right. So they wore down unevenly really quickly. So that sucked. And so we are now finally getting new tires on the truck again. And so we went back to the same website that we got them on originally.
Yeah.
And I ordered them on the 3rd of July. And I was thinking, okay, there's going to be a little delay because 4th of July and the weekend, like obviously there's going to be some delays. So I was like, okay, take a little longer than normal. Totally cool. Well, I hadn't got any like shipping notification, no update, no nothing at all. I was like, what the heck? Like, this is ridiculous. It should not be taking this long. And I kept checking the site. They kept saying they're in stock, whatever, and like 5 business day shipping or something like that. So meaning they have them and they ship out and you get them within 5 business days, basically. So I was like, okay, it's been more than 5 business days at this point. Like, I'm not counting the weekend. I'm not counting 4th of July. What the hell? This is ridiculous. So I finally called them and I said, hey, like, I'm trying to figure out what the heck's going on. Like, I understand that there was a holiday in there in the weekend, so I should have, like, at this point, I should have some sort of update. And the lady goes, oh, well, currently we're out of stock of that tire. And I was like, what? How long have you been out of stock of this thing? Because I've been waiting for over a week.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? And so she's like, well, I can get you over to our sales department and they can get you something comparable or whatever. I was like, no, because I know what I'm supposed to get. And since Jake is not here on the phone with me at this exact moment, I'm not going to try to find something comparable. That's no. And I don't want to be upsold either. So I was just like, nah, that's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a man task.
I was like, no, I know what I'm looking for and I know what I'm wanting. And I'm not going to try to deviate from that. So don't try to do that. But I was
you
just
knew
like,
your role and shut your mouth.
Exactly. So I was just like, oh, nope, that's fine. Go ahead and cancel the order, refund my money, do all that. So I don't have to, because I'm just not going to have to wait. I'm not going to wait for it. She's like, okay, that's fine. And literally within, I don't know, probably an hour, I had the confirmation that my order was canceled and I had the refund of my money. So I was like, thank God that didn't take very long. So we're good there. So found them again on Amazon. These tires that we needed. I was like, perfect, great. Had a great experience with the last ones from Amazon. So that'll be fine. So ordered them that same day. Basically, they shipped out the same day. So I was like, hallelujah. I don't have to fight this right now. It told me it was supposed to be on, they were supposed to get here on Wednesday, like tomorrow, the 17th. And so I was like, okay, cool. That's fine. I think I ordered them Friday. So getting them here less than a week, happy.
Yeah.
Well, I was getting ready to go to bed last night. Granted, it's like 11 when I was getting ready to go to sleep. Just happened to check because I'd ordered some dresses too over the weekend. And so I was checking on the to ship out and wanted to see. And I saw that the tires said delivered. And I was like, hold up. Pretty sure I'm not going to miss 4 giant tires on my front porch. Where are these tires? And so I was like, what? Like, I didn't get an email saying these were delivered either. So I was like, did they actually get delivered? Or did they get delivered to the facility to be delivered later?
Yeah, and you already did the refund, right? So like you have your money back?
But this was with Amazon though, not the other website that I bought them from. So that one was
okay.
That one was fine. Okay. This was the Amazon one said delivered. And I was like, where? Like, I'm confused. And so I kept looking. I was like, okay, maybe it's because it said it went from Olathe to Harrisonville. I was like, okay, so maybe they are like the post office or something, like that. Well, then I kept looking. It said, no, it says delivered to my house. Like, it has my address here. And I was like, what the heck? So Jake and I are looking. We literally walked in the neighborhood just to make sure that they weren't on somebody else's front porch. They weren't. Yeah. Because like our food deliveries sometimes end up on the next street over. Because God forbid they label a street something different. Then like either change the house numbers to something different so they're not mirrored, or change the street name. Because it's stupid. They have the same house numbers all the way around, so that if you like cut the neighborhood in half and sit it on top of each other, it's the exact same. Like, it's mirrored. Oh my
gosh.
It's so stupid. So stuff ends up on Garden Terrace instead of Garden Way, or vice versa, and all this stuff. I'm like, really? We couldn't have come up with something more creative than that? But anyway, beside the point. So I was like, what the heck? Like, these have to be somewhere. Well, they actually got delivered this morning at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. But yeah, it was just stupid. So apparently,
and you got the ring notification or whatever.
I got an email finally that said, hey, by the way, it said out for delivery and then delivered or whatever. But I was just like, don't be marking shit delivered if it's not delivered. Don't give me a panic attack for my high dollar purchase that I don't have in front of me.
Literally. And like, I thought though that you were going to be like, oh, and I got them for free because they still delivered them.
No, that would have been fantastic. But no, I wish that was the case because that saved me a lot of money. But no, unfortunately.
Yeah. Like they had already given you the refund and then all of a sudden there they were. And then,
That would have been fantastic. I feel like they would have been like, oh no, you actually owe us this still. So
Yeah.
give us our money. I'd be like, dang it. Somehow, some way they would have got their money. So,
Right.
But, other than that, the week's been fine. Been a little tired. But, I mean, it is what it is. Haven't said one of those in a while, so.
I know you haven't. You had to throw that in there.
Funny.
So is it my go now are we ready for our segment?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to do another round of Gimme 5. So this is our top 5 favorites, whatevers, or top 5 lists of things. Just our top 5. I will let you start it off, Reagan.
Okay.
With tell us the category, and then if they are in order.
Okay. This time I did places I like to eat.
Oh, I'm so glad I did not do that. I literally was trying to decide between 2.
That's so funny. And these are not in order, just because I'm never really in the mood for the same thing. So these are just places that when I'm hungry, I go through these places first just to decide what I want. So I have Chipotle.
Okay.
I have Whataburger.
Okay.
I have Siki, which is a sushi restaurant in Lee Summit. If
Okay.
people know it, they know where it's at.
Yeah.
La Fuente.
Oh, yes.
Mexican food, obviously. And then Papa John's Pizza.
Oh, I do love Papa John's pizza.
Papa John's, I think, is my favorite, pizza.
Yeah. Oh,
pizza.
I think so too, because it's just like the sweet, it's not necessarily sweet, but like the breading or the crust.
The best.
Yeah.
They have the best crust, and I stand by that no matter what.
And like their combination with their sauce or their cheese or whatever, it just, all of it is great.
It's all good. And there's not one close to me, so I don't hardly ever get it. And it's it's extremely satisfying when I do. So, yeah. We have Domino's and Pizza Hut and Casey's and Mazio's in Harrisonville. And those are all fine. Mazio's pizza is not my favorite, but I love their wings. Their wings are the best. And then Casey's pizza it's up there too. It ranks pretty high, but Papa John's is my top pizza.
Yeah. Same. So, and then La Fuente's is like my favorite Mexican.
Yeah. I said Mexican in general is probably one of my favorites to eat. So I'll eat pretty much anywhere for Mexican, but La Fuente is one of the best for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right, give me your 5 and what your category.
So I kind of did a little extra, but I'm going to be quick because I had a hard time. So I did top 5 books that I've read and then top 5 books that I want to read.
Perfect. I like it.
Because I was like, oh, but I just I don't know why I want to include this, but I just do. Because I'm a bookworm. I love to read. But I love to read books that are like self-helpy.
Yes.
So, about
motivation, self-help,
improvement. Yes. Yeah. Or just in any areas. Okay.
Yeah.
So the top 5 that I've read, and these are not in any order either because I couldn't decide, would be Dare to Lead by Brené Brown. I'm a big Brené Brown person. She actually did a TED Talks because she used to be, she's kind of like a psychologist. I should know her profession. I love her so much, and I don't know why. I can't think of it right now. But she now is mainly an author, and she does she goes around and speaks, and she has a PhD.
Nice.
Right. Okay. So for
all the things.
And then Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis.
I think you lent that book to me, and I read some of it, but I never did finish it, unfortunately.
Do you still have it? I can't find my copy. I don't know who else I lent it to.
I don't.
I think maybe my cousin. Okay.
Maybe.
No worries. I just was I was looking for it for this, to make sure that was the one that I was thinking of. And then I was like, well, I don't have it, but I'm pretty sure that is. And then number 3, Good Boundaries and Goodbyes by Lisa TerKeurst.
Okay.
The Power of Vulnerability by Brené Brown.
Okay.
And then number 5, Uninvited by Lisa TerKeurst. You can probably tell who my favorite authors are. But I don't know that would be of all time, but that is my most recent, over the last 5 to 10 years. Those are my top 5.
I love it.
Yes. And then my top 5 books I want to read is because I'm not a morning person and I don't have a routine. I literally just and I need to get into a routine because I need to work on being everywhere on time and
time
being
management.
places on. Yes. So the 5 a.m. Club It's about owning your morning and elevating your life by Robin Sharma, I think.
Okay.
Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman.
Okay.
Then number 3, You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. Number 4, The Power of Habit. So it also kind of goes with that. Time Management, Charles Duhigg. And then The Power of No by James, I don't know how to say his last name, Altucher.
Okay.
And then there is like a bonus one in there because I found it after I had made this list.
Sure.
But I'm not sure if the title is STFU or The Power of Keeping Your Mouth Shut, comma, in a world that won't stop talking. Dan Lyons.
Hilarious.
Because I talk a lot, so
that's so funny.
It's always good for me to listen.
I love it. That's a good list. I like that.
Yeah, we did good. I like that we're doing different ones too.
Yeah, very different.
I know.
I love it.
But it's funny, we almost had the exact same. Yeah, and sometimes too, I will go, if I do that, I will go to Pinterest and just start typing whatever comes to my mind, and then see if it will pop anything up. Yeah, Pinterest is my brain.
Oh, yep. I get a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
Lord knows I forget a lot of crap.
Oh my gosh. Well, we just have so many thoughts and all the things, right, happening.
I say we just talked about this. We type so faster than our brains can. We have so many thoughts in our brain that we can't type it fast enough, and so
get it out before our next stop.
Yes, because you have a whole train and your thumbs just don't go fast enough to get it all out there.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't even know if talk to text would be fast enough. I don't think I can get everything out.
What if it I say things weird? It doesn't always understand. And I'm do I have an accent or something? Because why is it saying this like this? What the hell, Siri?
Yeah.
Oh God, don't wake up.
I think you're good.
Okay.
You're fine. Well, I'll say my phone can't hear you, so it's all good.
Well, and I think you have to say hey part before it. Yeah.
Probably.
I was scared to say it because I don't want to wake at the beat.
Activate anybody's.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right. So this next segment. That was section.
I thought you said sexment, so I was I don't know what we're doing now.
Section and segment, so segment together. Because apparently words are hard today.
Yes, they are.
When are they not at this point? Seriously.
I know.
We're gonna call it. Is that really necessary? At least that's the name I came up with it.
Ooh, that will actually go with mine too, kind of.
Because I feel like it's funny and it will make sense. But my girl Jenny at work, she was cracking up on Friday at this list of dumb warning labels that she found. And she sent me this link. And so I'm going to read off my list that list. And then Brooke, you came up with some of your own to share with the group.
Yeah, I came up with it's a little different though, but yes.
Yeah. So this is mine will be I'm going to read the warning and we're going to see if Brooke can figure out what it's for.
Oh, I like this. I didn't know I was doing that. I thought you were just reading it. Okay.
Well, and so what's funny is some of these you're going to be there is no way that's on that product. There's no way. But obviously there's proof of it. So
for example, in my head, whenever you just said that, I'm thinking of the joke ones where it's bitch Sol, where it's Lysol wipes, bitch Sol wipes. And they come up with funny things that kills 99% of bitches, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, these are
but these are real ones.
These are legit product warnings or labels on products. Some of them. There's other categories on my list, so I'll tell you what the category is when I pick them because it's a long list. So I'm just gonna read them. But Brooke, you go first, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
This will be so interesting.
I have to tell you this, when I was looking, so mine are signs that are on businesses or that people have to change the letters out for,
yes.
Underneath their logo. And so the reason I started this was because on Pinterest, I saw this one, I don't remember what I had searched, but I saw this one restaurant that kept popping up, and they are all over Pinterest. After you click on one, it's they have a million and one.
Man.
I could have just chosen this business,
yeah,
and done funny all the way through. Perfect. I think I ended up only doing 2 from them, maybe just 1, because I didn't want to have it be all the same.
Sure.
But the restaurant is El Arroyo in Texas.
Okay.
It is Tex-Mex food.
Sure.
Okay. So keep that in mind. Texas is a different world. Okay. So I believe that it is in Austin, because it's near Austin Nature and Science Center and Austin. I'm pretty sure it doesn't necessarily say that in in the Google search, but anyway, so the one, I mean, there was 1,000,001. Like, they literally have the best. So here's one from them. It says, maybe you should try binge watching your kids. I was like, that is literally hilarious. Like, I can't even tell you how many. They were just unbelievable. Then a Jimmy John's. Our subs are an honest 8 inches, even when it's cold outside.
Yes, that's so good.
Idaho Pizza Company, rated best pizza in Idaho by some guy who likes pizza. Like, first of all, Idaho, like, to me, that I just picture like one restaurant, kind of like Appleton City, Missouri, like one restaurant in town, and it's the pizza place, and this guy just,
he's like, it's good. Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up.
It's great.
Image cleaners, drop your pants here.
Because
first of all, that's an image. That's an image I did not want to think of today. Image cleaners.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this one is so good. When one door opens, another door closes. Other than that, it's a pretty good car. Billy's Used Cars. That, first of all, the sign with Billy's Used Cars. We're in that same small town in Idaho, by the way, where this is the only car or the place to go to buy cars. Billy's Used Cars.
Yep. You get one option. That's it.
Which, by the way, I'm sorry if anyone is listening from Idaho. I'm sure that is a great state. I should probably visit there and do something, I'm sure.
It's been a minute since I've been.
Okay. Dale's Auto Care, the best place to take a leak in town. A leaking car. And then I was like, oh, do they have like VIP, like, is there like a valet person in the bathrooms, like in Nashville, like where they're there to spray you with perfume and give you deodorant, and then you have to pay them like $5. Yeah.
Gotta tip them. Oh man. Okay.
The restaurant is named Wicked Wok, WOK.
So it's a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. No, where we know see cat of yours, no more ask please.
Oh no.
So clearly people were like harassing the Wicked Wok and asking if like they had seen their cat, like they thought they killed their cat and it's in their food. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, Subway, lettuce, meat, olive, your expectations. So let us meet all of your expectations.
Which they usually don't, but it's fine.
Yeah, and the smell of Subway is undeniable. Like, whenever it was in Walmart, I seriously thought, like, thank God for COVID. That's the only thing for COVID. The Subway smell, the masks. That covered, it was great.
Oh my
because
gosh.
I hated going to Walmart. I could not stand the smell of a Subway. I do not know why. And like Subway sandwiches, like the restaurant, not the New York Subway.
I got you. Way to clarify.
I figured you did. I just want to make sure.
Hilarious.
Okay, I have 2 more.
Okay.
Beachy Family Chiropractic. It's not that obesity runs in your family. It's that no one runs in your family.
Oh no.
And I was like, what? You're a chiropractor. Like, it's not like you're a gym.
True.
Like, what? My neck's just out of whack. I didn't. Is it because I'm fat? I don't know. Okay, and then last one was Burger King. Why work for a clown when you can work for a king?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yes. So I had a good time with that.
Shots fired. At McDonald's.
Who's the clown? Jack in the Box?
No, McDonald's. Ronald McDonald.
Oh, yeah. God, sorry. Jack in the Box. Either way.
That could be a clown too, I guess. But
it's more like a scary Joker type of a thing, I think, right? Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, I'm ready for these warning labels. I'm ready.
Oh my gosh.
Morgan Wallen should have come with a label or warning label, right?
Come with a warning, yes.
Or warning, yeah.
This could go for a lot of things.
Okay, are you doing one of the categories like that you had told me earlier, by the way?
Yeah, this is a product warning on this one. And it could go for a lot of things, but it's funny for what it's on.
Okay.
So this one says for external use only. It's a very general.
That's my only hint.
That's the warning.
And I have to guess based off for external use only?
If you want to, if you're just like, I have no clue what it could be, I'll tell you what it is.
Can you give me a hint? Give me one hint, because I don't want you to give it to me yet. Like maybe where you would use the item or what, like a body part, a house, a car, like, you know what I'm saying?
You use it to get ready. You as a woman with long hair would use it to get ready.
Okay. My first guess is hairspray, because I mean, like, what, you're not putting that inside of your body.
You shouldn't. That's not what it's on, but you're close. Or ish.
Okay, what is it?
It's a curling iron.
Oh my gosh. What would be internal use of that? Like, where would you, who would, actually, that, the way it's shaped, we're just not gonna go there. Okay, now it's coming to me here. Okay.
You talked it out, you're good.
And Michael Scott, that's what she said.
I
can't get that out of my head. Can you please go to the next one? And then I have my thoughts of electrocuting, self-shock, I don't know. Oh, no, okay, we gotta change it.
Okay, this one is very funny to me. It just says, caution, shoots rubber bands.
Shoots rubber bands?
Shoots rubber bands.
Is there like a really nifty office supply thing that I do not have that like makes these rubber bands on ready for me?
It says on a product called Rubber Band Shooter.
You're joking me. What rubber band? What does it say you would use it for? Like in the office or like in?
I know, it doesn't. It just says, caution, shoots rubber bands on a product called Rubber Band Shooter.
Oh my god. How have we not made $1 million yet? That's what I want to know. Literally, like, there's artwork out there that I could do in my sleep. There's products that are literally Rubber Band Shooter.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see, which other one? Let's go down to this other category here. So this is the category small print from commercials.
Okay.
And it says, always drive on roads, not on people. It says, from a car commercial which shows a vehicle body surfing at a concert.
I want to know how much these people get paid.
Right? Who came
and
up?
Also, do they work from home? Because they have to.
They haven't had enough human interaction.
Yeah.
No, not good.
Or they got COVID to the brain.
Something.
And it just messed up their life.
Something.
Why would a car be body? What a commercial! I want to.
Oh no!
I have more questions.
I know, right? This one, okay. What do I want? Some of these are just ridiculous. It says no stopping or standing. A sign at bus stops everywhere.
What are you supposed to do to wait for the bus?
Run in place. I don't know. Sit down.
It says no stopping or standing?
And then it says a sign at bus stops everywhere.
Then provide more benches.
Yeah, right.
Then provide more benches than the one.
Yes.
Yeah, the 6-foot bench that's there and like with the glass thing around it, like.
Yeah, exactly. More bus stop seats. This is instructions.
Okay.
This category it says remove wrapper, open mouth, insert muffin, eat. Instructions on the packaging for a muffin at 7-Eleven.
The 7-Eleven cashier clerk decided to write on there?
Apparently so.
Oh my gosh.
So dumb.
Work another shift, Bethany. No hate to Bethany that I know.
Let's see.
From the cabin.
Couple more here. Safety procedures. There's 2 on this one, so we'll read both of these.
Okay.
It says, take care, new non-slip surface. On a sign in front of a newly renovated ramp that leads to the entrance of a building.
Wait, read it again.
Take care. New non-slip surface. So they put down whatever on this ramp so you won't slide. So just be careful.
Oh, okay. Like the black, like the strips
Yeah,
or whatever, probably.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, in my head it was like taking me a minute to picture that.
And this one, in case of flood, proceed uphill. In case of flash flood, proceed uphill quickly.
Oh, so if it's a flash, we have to then run.
One of the emergency safety procedures at a summer camp.
Oh, just go inside. Unless the cabins or whatever
Yeah,
are
gotta
like
get
down
the higher
low.
ground. Gotta get the higher
Okay.
ground.
Oh my gosh. And also, like, has it ever really rained somewhere where, like, unless it's like a hurricane or it's something that it's got the water is that high from rain that it's going to get to it?
I mean, it can, depending on where you're located. If it rains hard enough for long enough, you can have some flooding. Because there's a spot here in town that it says literally impassable in high water. So if it rains hard enough and for long enough, it will pool right there because it's just a low spot on the road. So
and we did experience that like a couple weeks ago with like coming to Rn'R.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. All right, these are more product warnings because these are just dumb. They're so funny. Let's see.
And then too, you think like, first of all, this person gets paid to do this.
I know.
And second of all, this got approved.
I know.
Past several levels of people, I'm sure.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. This says, caution, the contents of this bottle should not be fed to fish. And it's on a bottle of shampoo for dogs. So
what about all the other animals?
Just fish. Can't feed it to
fish. Just fish. That's like that episode of Full House when Michelle tries to give her fish a bath.
Yes.
And she said, I just was cleaning. You said I needed to clean him.
Yeah, the tank, not him. Let's see. I'll do a couple more, then we can wrap it up. Caution, do not spray in eyes on a container of underarm deodorant.
Oh. Okay, wait a second, though. To be fair, like, there would be sometimes at Bath & Body Works where, like, people would do this very often. The moisturizing body wash is in a very similar tube to the body cream.
Yes.
Okay.
I have noticed that.
My Aunt Stacy one time got out of the shower and like she had gotten it. She thought it was like, so she put it with her lotions or whatever.
Yeah.
And goes to like put it on. She's like, this lotion is so weird. Like, what is the deal with this? Like, whatever. And so she finally looks at the
label,
the bottle or the tube. The tube. And she's like, oh my gosh, this is moisturizing body wash. So she like tells me about she like went to go put this on and like, so she's like, I had to get back in the shower.
Rinse off again.
It was a whole thing.
I think I did the opposite on accident. I think I had the lotion in the shower.
Yeah.
And so I used the lotion in the shower. I was like, why? Why is this not like lathering like it's supposed to? Because like I don't use lotion outside the shower very often. Like I just don't do lotion very often in general. Right. And so I just assumed it was body wash and stuck it in the shower, and it was not. So I was like,
I do kind of get. Sometimes it's like stupid, but
yes,
it's like for whatever reason. Look, there's a reason they put that on there because somebody somewhere, there's always one, has ruined it.
Yep, exactly. All right, last one.
Oh, let's make it a good one.
It says, do not use near fire, flame, or sparks. And it's on a aim and flame fireplace lighter.
I was just gonna say lighter fluid. Like, what is it? Like, I almost was gonna guess lighter fluid or something.
Yeah, it's on an aim and flame fireplace lighter. So I don't know if that's a lighter with like a really long nozzle on it, so you can like get in there or what. But
and then in my head, I was picturing like this, like those dart things that you shoot out. There's a string and it like attaches to whatever, and then like it kind of like suctions something.
I don't know about that.
I don't know what they're used for, but yeah, there's like a gun. It almost kind of looks like a gun thing, and it's like I think it's like a fake shot thing. Like you just shoot it out and it'll like stick to them, and then like you can just reel it back in with the string or whatever.
Nice. Nope, I didn't know that was a thing.
In my head, that's what I was like. I'm like,
that's hilarious.
And also, do we think that is more terrifying that we're going to aim and flame something?
Yes. That's scary.
Oh Jesus.
So,
Man, those were good. Okay, so yeah,
Those are fun stuff.
aren't sure I think I liked what you called the segment, but I can't remember what the name of it is. Say it one more time.
Is that really necessary?
Yeah, is that really necessary?
Some of them are.
Some of them are, but I do like that. Yes.
So we'll have to see if we have more of those later at some point.
Yes. And Reagan and I were just kind of brainstorming about our next episode, and we have kind of an extra episode for this month. So we might have our very first guest on the show next week.
It'll be exciting.
Again, we often do not have like a set theme or, whatever.
Never.
We just have a set topic.
Yeah. And we just ramble until we decide we're done.
Yes. But if we have any emails after the episode that releases tomorrow, we are going to let you know. So we hope that we have some emails and some different topics or questions that they want asked and answered, or, basically anything. And that email is a little rnrpod@gmail.com. That's ALITTLER, N as in Nancy, R, pod, POD, @gmail.com. And you can also, there is a poll going to be attached to this episode as well. I think I'm going to keep doing that for the next little bit, just to kind of see if we can get some interaction or any feedback, because I know Reagan and I all week have been like, I wish we had feedback so we knew like what segments were working and what aren't.
Right.
But we're just going to do whatever's our favorite unless y'all tell us otherwise.
Exactly. So
speak
let us
now
know.
Or forever hold your peace. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. We're on all social media, and of course follow the podcast and the show, so that way you never miss out on a new episode, and it will pop up for you whenever you get onto that, in between your other podcasts.
Yeah.
So we hope you all have a good week, and thanks for tuning in to a little R&R.
Bye.